Yazoo, River of Death, and River of Death. And this song's kind of about death. Well, it is about death. It's about these three guys, a preacher, a politician, and a fiddler, and they all die. And this is their conversation with St. Peter. 5 miles from hell, down a dusty old trail, lies a land known as Fiddler's Green. There's a river of beer that runs through the vale, and the barmaid's a rustic Eileen. Well, there's whiskey and wine and everything fine, pickles and cheese for dinner, hobos and sailors and sweet painted ladies, and all sorts of good-hearted sinners. A preacher man died, he went up to heaven. He said, "Hello, where is my mansion?" St. Peter, he opened his big book and read, "This man hated drinking and dancing." St. Peter said, "Preacher, who gave you the right to question God's plan so divine? Don't you know that King David danced in the streets and Jesus turned water to wine? So it's off with you now to Fiddler's Green. Your heart was cold as a stone. You'll bust the tables and scrub the latrine for 10,000 years to atone." Scrub it, Jimmy Swagger. Died and he went up to heaven. He said, "Where is my milk and my honey?" St. Peter, he opened his big book and read, "This man stole the poor people's money." St. Peter said, "Mister, who gave you the right to mistreat God's people this way? They gave you their trust, but your greed and your lust for power haven't led you astray. So it's off with you now to Fiddler's Green. Your heart was cold as a stone. You'll bust the tables and scrub the latrines for 10,000 years to atone." Scrub 'em up, Chandler. Died, he headed for hell, 'cause the preacher said that's where he's going. But St. Peter said, "Son, you're too good for that bunch, 'cause all the people were fond of your bowhead." So he opened up his book and it took a long look. Well, it says here, "You're sweet on the women. They dance to your tunes by the light of the moon, and in the afternoons you took them swimming." So it's off with you now to Fiddler's Green to play for the fancy gals, 'cause you're too bad for heaven but too good for hell. You can stay there with your pals. miles from hell, down a dusty old trail, lies a land known as Fiddler's Green. There's a river of beer that runs through the vale, and the barmaid's a lusty Cary. It is whiskey and wine and everything fine, pickles and cheese for dinner, hobos and sailors and sweet painted ladies and all sorts of good-hearted sinners. Thank you, fellas. That was beautiful.